So guys, till now in this lecture we have discussed about the SI units. We talked about the precision and accuracy. Let's discuss about the significant figures. Now, let us suppose we are measuring the distance between two cities and it is 253 kilometers, right? If I ask you to find out the distance between those two cities A and B, whatever, and the distance is 253 kilometers, how you will proceed? First you will go 10 kilometer, 20 kilometer, 30 kilometer, 50 kilometer, 100 kilometer, 150 kilometer, 200 kilometer, and I am sure that you will not go to 300 kilometer, right? It means that first you have to go to 200 kilometer mark. You will travel 200 kilometer first. After that 10 kilometer, 20 kilometer, 30 kilometer, 40 kilometer, 50 kilometer, and this is again certain you will not go to 60 kilometer. So you will go to, or you will travel 50 kilometers more. So how many kilometers you have traveled? You have traveled 250 kilometers. 3 kilometers more you have to travel. You will travel 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer. But is it 3 kilometer? Is it confirmed? Is it certain that that is 3 kilometer? Can't it be 2.9999999 kilometers? Can't it be 3.00001 kilometer? Yes, it can be. We are certain about 200. We are certain about 50. But my friends, we are not certain about 3. This is not certain. So if we add them, we will get 253. So 2 is certain, definitely, because we will not travel 300 kilometers. We will not go to 260 kilometers. That's why this 5 is also certain. But at the end, when we will travel 3 kilometers, we don't know whether that is 3 kilometers or 2.9999 kilometers or 3.001 kilometers, because there may be a human error or there may be the error in the particular instrument. We have discussed this thing in the previous lecture, right? Now, it means that this 3 is not certain, but 2 and 5 are certain. So what was the definition? Definition was, we are measuring something. The number of figures that are known with certainty. So here in this case, the numbers are 2 and 5. We are pretty much certain about 2 and 5. No doubt about that. And that is 2 and 5 are certain, and he is saying one that is uncertain, beginning with the first non-zero digit, and that is 3. So how many significant figures we have? We have 3 significant figures. So we have different rules to find out the significant figures, and this is a very, very important topic as per the aspect of competitive examinations. He will twist the question and there is the chance of doing mistake in these type of questions. So please concentrate on this topic, right? So let's go to the rules which tells us about the number of significant figures, or how to find out the number of significant figures in a particular measurement. First point is all non-zero digits are significant. It means that, for example, if we take the number is 2, 5, 3, 2, 5. All are non-zero and there is measurement, that is kilometers. Now, in this number of significant figures is equal to 5. So this is our first rule. If there is no zero present in the number, all will be significant. Now the rule number 2, zeros to the left of first non-zero digit in the number are not significant. Now what is the meaning of this thing? Let's take an example. Example is 0.005 and let's say it is a measurement, it's a length 0.005 centimeters. There are 3 zeros which are left to first non-zero digit. Therefore, they are not significant. Therefore, total number of significant figures that is equal to 1. Now, do you know why these zeros are not significant? Because they does not have any significance. What does it mean? Can you measure 5 on a scale? Yes. Can you weigh 5 gram? Yes. Can you weigh 0 gram? No. Can you find the 0 centimeter length? No. You can't measure 0. Therefore, this is not significant. Right? Now, the next one is non-zero. The zeros between non-zero digits are significant. For example, if we have 2018. So this 0 is in between 2 non-zero digits. Therefore, number of significant figures, number of significant figures will be equal to, in this case, it will be equal to 4. All are significant. Now rule number 4, he is saying the number ends in zeros that are not to the right to the decimal. The zeros may or may not, what is the meaning of may or may not? Be significant. Let me tell you. If the number ends in zeros, means at the end of the number 0 is present, means we are talking about the zeros right to the non-zero digit. Let's take an example. Let us take the measurement is 5000 meters, right? A person A says that it is 5 multiplied by 10 to the power 3 meter. B says no, it is not that, it is actually 5.0 multiplied by 10 to the power 3 meters. But C says no, it is 5.00 into 10 to the power 3 meters. So first of all, the rule is if zeros are at the right of the non-zero digit like this and they are after the decimal, the zeros will be significant. But for that we have to know what is the meaning of all these things. Let me tell you. This person A, he can measure only in meters. Why? Because he is saying that the length is 5 into 10 to the power 3 meters. And you can clearly see B is saying the length is 5.0. Why he is saying 0.0? Because he can measure in decimeter also. And C can measure in decimeter and he can measure in centimeter also. And if there is a person, suppose it is D, and he says that the length is